Welcome to the How to Maximize Your Profit When You Sell Your Hotel webinar. My name is Victoria Rossi, and I am the founder and CEO of the Commercial Real Estate Marketing Company. Today, I am so excited to be here with Rick Tobin. Rick is the founder and the principal broker of Premier Hotel Realty. Today, we're going to review with you a number of strategies, and we're going to start with strategy number 1 on how to maximize your profit when you sell your hotel. Strategy number 1 is identify the unique characteristics of your property. Rick, you want to go ahead and take it from there?
I will. And before I do that, though, just one more thing to tie in things, because we're going to be talking a lot about valuation and how to maximize valuation. What some people may or may not know about me is I started my career doing commercial appraisals, analytical and totally different from sales, frankly. Finding the market value, in my opinion, is way different than figuring out how to maximize the profit you're going to get or the terms you're going to get when you sell a property. With that background, we'll go into talk a little bit about strategy 1, as you just mentioned, identifying the unique characteristics of a property. So if you're getting ready or thinking about selling a property, it's important and you want to get the highest, best result, then you need to really look at a lot of factors and figure out why your property is unique. What makes it different? Why are you not a commodity? Why are you not just another hotel? So we talked about making a checklist and being objective, but there's a lot that goes into analyzing a property and a market. There's physical characteristics. Does your property have more parking than anybody else? Do you have a restaurant and nobody else, because maybe there's size issues or zoning regulations can't get that? Do you have a pool with a big deck or a private pool? There could be any number of physical characteristics. Maybe all your units have kitchens. Maybe you have large units. Maybe you have small units. Maybe you have meeting areas that are available to guests. Maybe you're next door to some unique amenity, maybe a restaurant for guests to go to, meeting facilities, the ocean, obviously. So there's a lot of potential physical characteristics that might be important to that one buyer that has the assets and the desire to buy your property. Also, zoning regulations. Is what you're doing the highest and best use? Is there another potential use that could actually be very valuable to another owner? It could be some kind of regulatory benefit that you have with your property. It really does take an analysis of the market, the area, the physical conditions of your property, your reputation of your property, so much more that I can't enumerate it all, because each property is unique. And when you look at a property, you might find something that really separates your property and makes that one person want to buy your property instead of anybody else's. Take your time, because you probably know the property better than anybody. But if you've owned the property for a long time, you may be thinking within the box, and somebody else that comes and looks at the property from a different angle may think outside the box. And frankly, I try to get past the historical financials, which is, again, what a lot of the appraisers are going to look at, what the bank's going to look at. And often when it's time to sell a property, it may not have been run to its maximum capacity. You may not be working it as hard as you could. Maybe you're comfortable. Maybe you don't have a mortgage, but you do still want to get the best price and terms when you sell it. You're selling the sizzle, not the steak. You're selling the future income, not the historical income. And especially with small boutique hotels, we see a lot where there's owner benefits. The books may not be kept the way some of the big properties keep the books. Ideally, you're selling to that buyer who's got their own idea, their own objectives, and frankly, thinks that you're not doing as great a job as you could with the property, because that's the guy who's going to pay the most money. He maybe just got another use for the property, or has maybe some other plans that he thinks are a lot better than what the last owner was doing.
Thank you for joining us for this strategy session with Rick Tobin, the hotel broker. Be sure to download Rick's checklist bundle. Click on the link below now to download or simply scan the QR code. See you next time.